fucking snorting coke off the dashboard.
It's so much more beautiful here. I'm so happy to be here. I've had a migraine for 4 days straight. Got out of his arms, and now we have not seen Vlad in 2 days. Texture. It's giving hotel. I actually started ashwagandha 2 days ago, and woke up from, I don't know, I just woke up softly crying. It's like 6:50 a.m. It's like 60 degrees outside, and I'm kind of just now awake. I just started drinking a sugar-free Red Bull. We got a 4-pack of these and a 4-pack of the double shot vanilla Starbucks drinks, like in the cans, for anyone who needs them. But now that I'm waking up, I asked Adam before he left, like, kind of what the fuck happened, because I woke up to him shaking me and I was just sobbing. And I guess he went to the bathroom and, like, I said something to him, or I talk in my sleep, so I was talking in my sleep, basically. And when he came back, I was crying in my sleep, so he knew he had to wake me up, and he just, like, shook me awake. And I remember him shaking me awake and I was crying. Like, I was just really confused. But that's happened before. I just, like, I don't realize, like, I'm kind of just really like, again, I was just really confused. It's very confusing when you wake up startled and, like, getting pains. Like, when I wake up from a bad migraine, I get, like, pains in my head. I don't know, I just feel like every time I have a nightmare every single night, and I think I'm gonna start taking ashwagandha. I think I'm gonna go to the store and get some because I've heard good things about it. But I have nightmares every night, and I feel like every night I'm having, like, a piece of my brain taken away, because it takes such, like, a toll on my mental health and my physical health, and lack of sleep and not getting a good quality of sleep. It's just taking, like, a lot from me, and I had to wake up to that on moving day, so that's wonderful. I have no control over that. I just must have been too stressed. Yeah, the kitty cats are in that second room, so they don't get out when we're moving. We're about to start moving. Grandma and Daddy just went to go get a big truck so we can move. Oh, do you want up? Up. Oh, mommy's thirsty. Of course you can have up. He's just so handsome. They're about to come back with a big truck.
A big truck.
Yeah.
We go. We called it the car.
Yeah. I had to get Ozzy on a little bit of cartoons because he's just been screaming for Adam and his mom, because he loves his daddy and his grandma, but he's just been calling for them over and over and over again. So I'm just gonna put him on cartoons for about 10-15 minutes until I have breakfast done. I'm making our last 4 eggs, and I cooked, oh my god, I cooked a pound of bacon last night so I would not have to do anything this morning, and I would already have, like, something kind of filling. It's easy to just throw some eggs on the pan, have some bacon made, and we have English muffins that I got out of the freezer last night. I'm waking up a little bit now, and I'm just thinking about how excited I am to go. Like, today's gonna be a good day. Like, we get to go see our apartment for the first time because they've been putting it off for so long, and they've been fixing it up. I have no clue what color the walls are gonna be, or the counters, or the cabinets. I don't know, like, anything. It's all gonna be new to me. I have no idea what it's gonna look like, but it doesn't matter because it's in so much better of, like, an area in town, so it doesn't really fucking matter what it looks like, to be honest. Even if it was really ran down and raggedy, it still would be exponentially better than this place by far. it does not matter what it looks like, to be honest. I'm just excited to go see it. Today's gonna be a good day, even though it started off really freaking horrible. I guess my brother and my mom and my stepdad are coming to help us move. So we're gonna have a lot of people here, and it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be a good day. But I'm gonna make these eggs, I'm gonna start making English muffins, and I'm gonna wait for them to come back. We are on the way to see the apartment. I just washed half my caffeine pill down with coffee because my Red Bull wasn't enough. It is too early. And Ozzy's not in the car with us. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm never away from him.
I'm fucking snorting coke off the dashboard.
You can tell we're feeling a little different because the baby's not in the car. We literally never are away from him. So, this is weird. I've not been away from him in so long. But we're going to see the apartment. We stacked the back with like stuff I don't want in the moving truck for hours, like my plants and my paintings, like all of my finished ones and the new canvases that I just got. And then some kitchen items and the freezer items. I guess we forgot to get the fridge items, but we'll just have to stop and get ice and fill a cooler for those, because the fridge is one of the first things going in the moving truck, because that's the stuff we're putting in storage. I'm not really going to be able to film while we're moving because I'm going to be moving stuff. I might set up like a tripod, but I also am going to make sure to take a lot of time because Ozzy is already getting stressed, and it's sad to see, but he's already getting stressed that I was carrying stuff out of the house. So I want to make sure to take enough time to like sit with him. I don't know, I'm just like trying to work through this in my head. I want to sit with him while he drinks his milk, or make sure to bring him enough snacks or something. This is weird being away from him. I'm excited. I know, he's with his grandma. I love him.
He literally, I walked over, he's like, oh.
I know. He's already,
he woke up. His grandma like,
I know.
Oh, no.
I'm excited to go see the apartment. I also love being outside at this time. It's so pretty, and the trees are getting all green. Yeah, I don't know. I woke up at like 6. I don't know.
Yeah, around 6. That's when I woke up. Yeah.
I know. I already talked about it. Okay, so one of the front desk ladies brought us here and kind of showed us around, so I felt a little too awkward to film. But in the living room we have a double window, and the whole house, it's like dark wood frames. This is the living room and dining room, and I love it. And I love that it has ceiling fans. I love those because I get hot flashes really bad. But the whole house is just like dark wooden frames. This kitchen's also a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna have to replace that light with an LED one so I can change like the color of the white light. But I have way more storage than I did at the other house. I did not have a double sink, I did not have a dishwasher, and I did not have a stove anymore because our stove broke a year after we got it. And you guys saw like today with the eggs, for the past like 2 years I've been cooking on one burner. So I've had to cook full meals on one burner. But I love the dark wood. Like, I'm not mad. I thought it was gonna be all white. But even the dark wood doors, there's a few like little damages on it, like little scratches, but I literally do not care. Like I said, this place is way better. Yeah, another ceiling fan, dark wood. We have a window, and then this little like built-in cabinet thing. And that's our closet. This is just a wall, but I love the dark wood. I don't know why I love it so much, but I just do. I would have loved this place regardless, but just a bathroom, nothing special. We never did have like a pantry in our bathroom though, so this is nice. We have a whole little pantry, which I did not have at the other house, and I did not have a mirror this big either. Like, this house is just so much better. And then we have a whole laundry room with the washer hookups and like extra storage in the ceiling, I guess. Which I don't really know. Oh wow. So that's like a whole little attic. My plant and its soil. Surprised he didn't kill us in the U-Haul. My mom's been watching Ozzy for the last like 3 hours. It's like past noon now, it's like 12:30. And the U-Haul is all the way packed up. I am beat and exhausted and I don't want to unpack this entire fucking thing. Oh my god. It's so much more beautiful here. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so exhausted, but I'm so happy to be here. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, so I just got Ozzy down for a nap. I have my Boo Berry here. So it's been 2 days since we moved, and I just now finally don't have a migraine. I've had a migraine for 4 days straight, starting before we even moved. I had a migraine, and then on moving day I was trying to get my migraine to go away, and then yesterday I was trying to get my migraine to go away, and then I woke up today with the worst migraine possible. I've taken so much ibuprofen, Excedrin, and sumatriptan over the past 4 days. My speech is probably so slurred right now because of the sumatriptan. It really freaking messes my head up. But we are in our new home and it's great so far, except for, okay, so I'll start on moving day. We had my mom, my stepdad, my brother, Adam, me, and Adam's mom. And then my mom and stepdad ended up taking Ozzy because it was just really stressful having the front door open. We didn't want him to fall down the stairs, and then we had the basement latch open, so he kept running at the basement latch door, which is basically just a hole in the floor. So my mom and stepdad just took him to make it like a less stressful situation. And so basically it was just me, my brother, and Adam to fill the entire box truck, and it took hours. And by the end of it, like, I did not sit down really like once. I think I stopped to get water a few times, but I didn't eat, and I just wanted to get everything packed up so we could come over here. And I felt so accomplished like when we were in the moving truck driving here, and then realized like we're only halfway done. Interesting. We are only halfway done and we have to unload everything. And that, like, I'm just so thankful that we have family here to help us, because me and Adam, like, alone with Ozzy, could not have done that in one day. I did not know we had so much stuff, and everyone else said that as well. Like, my brother was like, you guys have a lot of stuff. But after we got the moving truck here and unpacked everything, there was still some stuff at the house, some big items, and our pets that we had to come back for, because we didn't want them to get out while we were moving everything in because of our cats. We don't want to just lock them in a room, so they were back at our old house. And so Adam's mom brought Aries, and then Adam brought the cats, and he got Booin fine. And then when to get Vlad in the car, he had to wrap him in a blanket and like throw him in the car basically, because we don't have the cat carriers and we really cannot afford them right now. And then I guess on the way here he had both of them, and when he got here he tried to bring Vlad in and he got out of his arms, and now we have not seen Vlad in 2 days. And I really miss my cat. I've had a migraine and I've been trying to just like unpack the house to give Ozzy some sense of normalcy, because he's just like surrounded by chaos, which he is not used to, having just stuff everywhere. I already unpacked the whole kitchen, and I already did Ozzy's room. We can go look at that right now, actually. I already unpacked Ozzy's room, but I don't know, it was just 3 of us moving, and then Adam had to go back and find the dolly, so me and my brother basically unloaded the whole truck. Besides like the big items, we had to wait for Adam to get back. I could not lift like the couches and some of the bigger items, but I didn't want to just like pick up my phone and like record other people moving my stuff. So I didn't really record anything on moving day. Okay, but here's Ozzy's room so far. I don't have any of the decorations up on the walls or like the curtains drilled in yet. I have to borrow my mom's drill, but I wanted to do that on camera. I've gotten everything unpacked and stuff like in his room and all his stuff like put away. I also got shelves for those books, and I have to rebuild his crib. He has a lot of stuff. But I just wanted to make his room at least like feel normal, even though he hasn't slept in here yet. And he actually hasn't really slept at all. I have his little camera in here, but he hasn't slept here. I also got his like clothes and stuff put away. And this is Boo's favorite room so far. But Ozzy has not slept for the last 2 nights. Like he's woken up like 5 times a night just like screaming, and we've had to keep him in our bed. And his fever, like yesterday he was just being so fussy, like so much fussier than normal. And I went to change his diaper. I touched his belly and it was like burning hot. But after I felt his belly was hot, his nose, like I looked up at his face and his nose looked super stuffy and he looked so tired. And this was at like 7 p.m. and he doesn't usually like get tired until like 8:30 p.m. So I immediately took his temperature and dropped everything I was doing, and his temperature was 101.7. So we just relaxed and I just kept giving him milk and water. And I had noticed for the past like 2 days he has not been eating well. Like I just keep bringing him food and he's not eating the best like usual. But I kind of just assumed that it was because he was stressed, because I mean, like imagine being 1.5, not really understanding everything, and then everything in your home being pulled out and brought to a new area, and then like that's just stressful. So I just put it up to that. But when he got a fever, I got really worried. But today he does not have oh my god, this kitty is attacking me. Oh, don't you dare attack me, baby. I will get that kitty. I will get that. He is playing. He is being playful. I thought Boo would be more stressed too, but he's been a good kitty. He's been a good kitty. He's been a good kitty. He has been a good kitty. He's about to bite me. Don't you dare. Yeah, when we woke up this morning, Ozzy did not have a fever, but he woke up like 5 times last night. So my migraine did not go away, and I actually woke up with it way worse. So I've been taking sumatriptan since probably like 5 o'clock this morning. I either take like 1/4 of a pill or 1/2 of one, because they gave me 100 milligram ones. And then at like 6 or 7 in the morning, I went into our bathroom, which now our bathroom does not have a window, and I'm actually so happy about that, because I shut the door and it was just pitch black. And I just took a hot shower in pitch black, and it was literally the best thing for my migraine, I think. I'm so glad the bathroom doesn't have a window, honestly. I love it. I just wanted to give a little update and say that we're okay, we're adjusting, and I'm just like getting used to all, like, look at this textured ceiling and like the textured tan walls. It's like texture. It's giving hotel. Like the dark with the texture. He's attacking me again. He is just attacking me. He's just a feral cat. A feral cat. He is a feral cat. I will get you. I will get you, Blueberry Kills. You stop it. Oh my god, I will just... A truce. Let's call a truce. I So it is now 4:20. It's been 5 days since we moved, which it feels like it's been longer. And I still just don't feel like I'm in like the groove here yet. I just feel kind of feel weird and like I haven't recovered from moving yet, and like I'm just still not used to this place. And on top of it, Ozzy's been sick, and everyone was just telling me that he was tired because he was recovering and like stressed, but we were in urgent care earlier and he has an ear infection. So yeah, I've just been like really thrown off here and unpacking, like finding places for everything and like finding places for even like my paintings. It's been stressful, so I haven't really wanted to film that because I was gonna film decorating, but I haven't found my groove here yet. I have not studied for my GED since we moved. I've not painted or done anything art related. I've solely been taking care of Ozzy and unpacking since we moved here. And yeah, this place is like a million times better. Sorry, I don't have my phone on anything right now. And I was sitting outside on my front porch. It was pitch black and warm outside and windy, and I felt so safe. And on top of that, we got a Ring doorbell camera, which we're in an apartment. So every time anyone walks past my front door, I get a notification on my phone, which is somewhat getting kind of annoying. But when I was sitting outside at night, I did not even want to have my phone on, like just sitting in silence and listening to the wind, and I was just watching the trees, and I just felt such a sense of peace here. And yeah, my anxiety, it's just amazing how like moving to a different, like safer neighborhood and moving into a different place and just having a new, safer environment, it eased my anxiety so much. But I am still trying to get used to it and get into the groove, and we took him to the park next to our house for the first time today. I don't know. We were in urgent care all morning. I didn't even remember that it was 4:20 today until I checked the calendar when I went to write down something to do for Monday. I realized today was 4:20, and we had spent the whole morning in we spent the morning in urgent care, and we had to go to like 2 different urgent cares. Then I just built his crib, put Ozzy down for a nap because he's not feeling well, and this is just how it is now. I was thinking about that earlier, about the fact that right now, 3 years ago, I definitely would not have forgotten that it was 4:20, and I would be like at a creek smoking a fat blunt right now, and now I'm taking my kid to urgent care and cannot even remember that it's 4:20. I did not know how hard it would be to put up curtain rods. We had to put up curtain rods in 3 bedrooms, and I did not know how hard that was going to be. We put up 3 curtain rods, which is 6 brackets, the Ring doorbell camera, and built our dining table in one day, and it took all day. It's a mess right now. I don't even know what to do with this speaker, Aries' new bed, my old Papa's chair that me and Cheyenne, this was our magic trip bus. I don't even have the cushion. I think I might have to get a new one. And then this is just like, it's kind of messy, but we built this together, and it's like a space-saving dining table. It's kind of small, but it's perfect for the 3 of us, and these benches fit perfectly under the table. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing just every single day. I've been unpacking, doing dishes, laundry, putting stuff away, hanging clothes up, taking care of a sick child, and just trying to find my groove of things. This mirror is really heavy and was very hard to get secured. I had to use screws, obviously. Honestly, hanging stuff up and like getting the stepladder and doing all this stuff was so stressful, so it would not have even been fun for me to film. It would have just been sped up time lapses of me doing it because it took so long. I got his room was the first one I finished. The only thing I need to do is hang up his paintings and the tornado painting I made him, and then his bookshelf wall, which I don't know where I'm gonna do that. He also got the bigger bedroom and has a mirror in his bedroom, like built into onto the closet. But this is a tapestry I picked out for him. It's so beautiful. His first tapestry, and I also put up his little camera. That's a light up moon and that. And my mom got him a salt lamp. But he has way too many toys for the room that he has. It's just more and more and more. There's even some in his crib right now. And a bin full of them. No, I know all of those bins are filled with toys. Don't you look at me like that over the bed.
No way.
Oh, is he gonna be slammed down? Boom! I've never made a video about my experience having BPD. I got diagnosed when I was 14. I've seen so many psychiatrists, so many mental health stays, so many doctors, so much medication. I've done genetic testing twice and have the packets for both. When I was 16 and then again when I was 20, and that I documented on this channel along with a mental breakdown from a horrible psychiatrist. And I actually started ashwagandha 2 days ago, and I feel like I have not slept so good since like before I went through trauma to give me PTSD. And I feel like I've been in a much better mood for the past 2 days. I'm gonna continue documenting my experience with ashwagandha, but I've tried so much medication and none of them have felt like this. And this is literally just an herb or like an herbal supplement. But I've never been able to make a video on BPD because it just, whenever I start listening to other people's experience with BPD, it gets so triggering for me. Okay, so it's only been a few hours. I changed my shirt because it got wet because I did the dishes. But I'm switching the laundry right now and I just got done with the dishes. I'm chewing nicotine gum. I'm like doing all this stuff. I just took a heavy load out of the dryer and I was like, wow, shouldn't my heart be like absolutely pounding right now? Because usually when I like get up too fast or lift something too heavy or do something, even though I eat 3 meals a day now, eat lots of meat, lots of eggs with every single meal, and fruits and vegetables, like anytime I do anything, my heart starts pounding and beating completely irregularly. And when I was just doing this, I'm on day 2 of taking ashwagandha, my heart is not racing at all. That's so weird. Like, I'm so confused. So it is April 21st of 2024 and Adam and his mom just went to go drop off the keys to the house that we were living at in East Dayton for the past like 3.5 years, because we did year-to-year lease for 3 years, and then until we could find this apartment that I'm currently in, we did month-to-month for a few months. And I have pretty much unpacked almost the entire house here while he's been going back there and like cleaning up, throwing away extra trash. And I thought I was gonna be able to see the house one more time before he dropped the keys off, because I've stayed here since we moved and unpacked this whole house and just cooked, did the dishes, catch up on laundry. I just put our black duvet cover back on our comforter, so now we have our comforter back on our bed. Ozzy is also down for a nap right now. I have his baby monitor right there. It's really weird. What are you doing, baby? I don't know. I have anxiety. I feel nervous. Like, now it's like we officially live here. We are turning in the keys to that place. I had so many horrible times there. That's where I went through my 6-month like Xanax addiction that almost killed me. That is the last place I ever saw my best friend alive. And yeah, that's the last place I ever hung out with Cheyenne and saw her alive. And there's just so many horrible memories there. We were living with 2 raccoons in our ceiling the entire time we lived there, and they wouldn't exterminate them. we didn't realize that they were raccoons. Like, we heard things crawling around and we... Is that you, Aries? We heard things crawling around. I just had to switch to Snapchat, of course, because I ran out of storage. But that place holds so many horrible memories. That's where I almost died. That's the last place I ever saw my best friend before she died at 18. We lived with raccoons in our ceiling. We thought they were mice because we knew that there were mice there. Every house was infested with mice down there. Until pee started trickling through the ceiling and the ceiling started to warp in and turn yellow. That's also the house that I brought my newborn home in 36 hours after I gave birth. And I was terrified and didn't know what I was doing. I'd never been around a baby before, and then I had a baby at 19. 3 months after my 19th birthday at that. I got to watch him grow up, take his first steps, try his first food there. But it also holds so many horrible memories, and literally some of the best memories of my life. Bringing my baby back, carrying him to full term, past full term in that home, and just nesting and making it a home. I will miss that house, but I also will not miss that house and miss hearing gunshots and having a gun pointed at my head on my porch, and just always having creepy men come up to me if I sit on my porch for 5 minutes. Sirens and gunshots. I live in such a safe neighborhood now, but yet it's just mixed feelings. I still don't feel like I'm in my groove here. I don't feel fully comfortable here, even though it's really, really safe, and it's not that. I feel so safe here. They're turning in the keys right now. And I thought I would be able to say goodbye to the house before, but I don't feel like I did. This is weird. I rebuilt his crib. I picked out a tapestry I thought he would love. Here's all his toys. And that's my mess from building his bookshelves finally. I finally built him bookshelves with a power drill. And his easel. Oh my god. I need to put up his painting still. Oh my god, look at what I did. I love his room. It's so filled with toys. And that's filled with toys. I'm so out of breath from building.